Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. It is Sweetest Dolls, and today we are opening my first doll from the new Disney designer collection. I think the name is literally just like dance collection. Like there isn't like a name to it, like Midnight Masquerade or Premiere or any of that type of stuff. So yeah, this. If you don't know, this is Giselle, obviously. To get her was kind of a bloodbath. I was horrified as it was happening. Website was being weird. It wouldn't let me add the cart. I had to keep spamming it, even though it was saying it was sold out. And then I got it, and then I thought it wasn't going to ship. It was a whole thing. If you saw me post on like Instagram and Twitter, like it was a lot. But she's here at my house, so I'm so happy. And today happens to be the release date of Belle. It is September 16th, and I did get Belle as well. I'm not planning on getting the entire line. I'm only going to try for like one or two others. Plus, I think I'm going to be getting a little extra treat from this line that has to do with Giselle. So if that happens, you guys will probably see on one of my socials. But yeah, I guess we'll just start with the box. This doll came in a massive shipper. Crazy. And the box itself is ginormous. Like, I can't emphasize how big it is. I don't know how inbox collectors are going to be displaying these, like where, because they're so different than anything else we've gotten. And it's kind of obnoxious, to be honest, but I think it's cool. I think it's fun, especially if you're like a Disney person that doesn't really collect all the dolls and just like one of your favorite character. Like this would be a really cool centerpiece. But this is the box. So it's a giant like curtain. At the bottom, it's a plastic piece that says Disney Designer Collection. At the top, we also have one of those. I don't really know if it's gonna focus just because it's a massive box. In the front, two panels. I'll open in a second, but they're just giant curtains. And so if we go to the side of the box, it says Designer Giselle. She was limited to 3,500, which I think is astronomically too low for any designer doll. Nonetheless, one of a character that's only ever gotten D23 dolls. Like, I really don't know what Disney was thinking. Like, well, yes, I do know what they were thinking, but I think it's annoying and weird for them to do that. Sorry about that. So next is the little side that has the little story thing, which is Key to Music. Our Disney heroines are taking the stage. The Disney Designer Collection is proud to introduce the dance series, showcasing the magic of storytelling through movement and expression. Designed by Disney's artists, these limited edition dolls dazzle like no other, inspiring us all to be the star of our own show. They will surely add a touch of spellbinding glamour to any dance floor. And then it just says all that other stuff in different languages, has a description of what the doll comes with. And then we have this absolutely unreal art by Stephen Thompson, which is not only just like one of my favorite artists, but probably one of my favorite Disney artists of all time. This art is beautiful for Giselle. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to not only like keep this art, but also scan it, because I want really high quality versions of it to use in like future projects. The graphic designer in me is like really inspired by all their work all the time, and I really want high quality stuff of it. So yeah, I guess we'll turn it back to the front and let's open the curtain. There's two little like ribbons at the bottom that you just pull, and there's Giselle. Oh my god. I don't really know how to open this box, to be honest, so that's gonna be a nightmare that I will have to go through. But this is what she looks like just in the box with the plastic cover. Obviously you'll get a better look in a second. I'm pretty sure that you can take off the doll itself and keep this as like a display thing. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. I think you have to like probably pop off a bunch of the stuff at the top. But yeah, that is how Giselle looks in box. I'm gonna go off camera, unbox her, and then we'll hopefully be right back. Okay, that unboxing experience was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. The plastic slipcase is like, it's like shoved in there, so you really just have to get it at the right angle to pull it out. And something I really appreciate about the packaging this time around is that the part that she's actually on that is like could get tea-tied and messed up is completely separate from the like big behemoth like packaging. So like you can literally just like keep this giant like display stage and none of it's ruined. Like the background looks beautiful, the stage looks amazing, like it's amazing. Like I I hate how big it is. I think it could have been smaller, but I appreciate, sorry, oh my god, I had an alarm set. I appreciate what they were doing because like now it's gonna be like fun to like take photos, display it, like post content, like it's gonna be a good time. I think my pixie Sasha back here is like falling over. Okay, well, I guess she's just might fall over during this video. But here is Giselle out of the box. So I'm not gonna show the number I got, but I got number 1821. Here is the card. This is the, okay, I mean, I guess I could show the front. I'm just not gonna show the number. That's what it looks like. Giselle collectible. There we go. Nothing all that crazy. It was just shoved into the back of the insert thing. But let's get on to the doll herself. Like, it didn't take me that long to unbox her. There was a lot of little tea ties that I personally have to undo. I might have missed one that I might have to go back into, but I hate when a doll has tea ties still on them. So, like, even if it's holding down, like, the pleats and stuff like that, I still need it undone because I'll go crazy. But let's just take a look at Giselle. This face is so beautiful. Way better, I think, than their D23 doll. And, I mean, I like their 17-inch doll because I like the open mouth sculpt. But something that they love doing on these rare characters is giving them, like, the expressions where it's, like, the raised eyebrow or whatever. And I don't like that. But this is very just, like, beautiful, gorgeous. Like, I could see restyles happening and, like, it wouldn't be crazy because she has, like, a very neutral expression. Her makeup's also very beautiful. It is just, like, two different tones of pink. We have a metallic pink on top and then another pink at the, like, brow. Or not the brow, the crease, because the lid is metallic. Sorry. I'm just overwhelmed because it's all so pretty. And yeah, I think she looks beautiful. I love the eye color. I think everything around this time just looks so good. And then we have the giant sort of like religious iconography halo, which I think is just really cool. I don't know if you can hear that, but it is metal. I think a rhinestone fell off of it right here, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. There's a lot of little rhinestones. It's also on the side, so I really don't care about it that much. We have a bunch of these little flowers all over it. It is also sewn onto the head, which is concerning because it doesn't have any like really supports that are going to keep it attached to the head if I snip it. And I am going to snip it because I need to wash the doll's hair. They're very heavily gelled, specifically at the ends, like, hear that crunch? And I also do actually think this doll's hair is nylon, which is crazy. But I do think they're slowly giving some of the dolls nylon. Like, I think the Belle that just released today probably has nylon. The hair looks, like, significantly different than her normal hair. So I'm hopeful about it. But yeah, that's her face. Really pretty. I mean, I don't really know how to, like, what I would want to show, but she has a side part. She has her bang, which is sewn into place on the side right here. So, yeah. I mean, I could just do a slow pan over of this. It's kind of hard because it's really reflective, so you can't really see a ton of the detail. But there's, like, little flowers and leaves and things. So, really, really pretty. And then, I guess we could go on to the bodice. I love this dress. I think the construction of this dress is so beautiful. This, like, bustier corset is so good. The way it gets constructed beautifully. I love all the detailing right here. It's all, like, a bunch of different panels. It looks amazing. I love the rosettes here as well that have these hanging curled ribbon. And I love the ribbon down, like, that goes down her chest. I think that looks so pretty. And it just calls back to, like, her actual outfit, which is obviously what this is inspired by, like, her just pink, like, animated gown that she would be wearing when she's animated at the beginning of the movie. Very, very beautiful, very romantic. I love the material up here. I love the embroidery here. I think that's so gorgeous. It's like metallic, interesting, fun. And then all throughout the dress, there's, like, a bunch of these sewn on butterflies that have, like, multiple layers. And then we also have these really beautiful romantic sleeves. Everything about this doll I think is just very romantic, and I love this here. I was very confused as to how this would come off on the doll, but it just velcros right here, which is very nice. And they used a really nice velcro. I might show you, because I'm taking this outfit off the doll because this doll has a new body. This is the first time the Disney Store has introduced a new body in forever. New fully articulated body, by the way. So I'm very excited to like look into it and just analyze it. But this is what the back of the dress looks like. Nothing crazy. And then the other sleeve right there. And then let's get onto the skirt, which is huge, by the way. Like, zoom out. This is such, like, look at that train. I love a train on a doll. It's so beautiful. I don't really know where to go, but here we have that sort of, what would you call that? High-low dress, which is not always my favorite, but I think it looks very beautiful here. And I like that they use multiple layers with like multiple different textiles, so it gives it a texture. We have a bunch of these pink rhinestones all throughout. We have pleats with these beautiful golden like leaf embroideries. And then we have the flowers with some more of those embroideries and the rhinestones. And then on this side specifically, she has like an asymmetrical thing going on with the skirt, which not my favorite choice, but we have just some rhinestones on this side. And then the other side that has some more of that embroidery has actually, oh, interesting. I don't think I noticed that. So it's like the more crowded embroidery is here, but the less, like, I don't know how to explain it. But we have one piece of embroidery right here, which is some flowers and rhinestones. We have some more of those butterflies. I don't know why. Brain fart. Jeez, I'm just so overwhelmed by this doll. We have some more of those rhinestones. And then on this side, we have this really long, nice, intricate piece of embroidery. Very beautiful, very fun. This top layer is very nice. It's fully lined. It just feels and flows really great. It's like not cheap satin. It's beautiful. I love it. And then as for like the lower part of the dress, just lift this up. This is what that material looks like. It has some really interesting texture and shimmer to it. See-through, obviously. It's very beautiful. Feels very nice. It has like a little bit of a stretch to it as well. Very beautiful. I just think these two materials like complement each other very beautifully. And yeah, that is the garment. And now onto the legs. These dolls, I'm pretty sure all of them come with leggings of some sort. These are so nice because they have embroidery on them. They have embroidery and those rhinestones. They have some of more of the, it's like the same color embroidery. It's that gold with the butterflies and the rhinestones on both sides. And then it goes down to these absolutely beautiful heel. Like, they're not, I thought they were heels at first, but they're not. They kind of remind me of like Pixie Hollow shoes. They have this beautiful butterfly wing with this very beautiful opalescent like material. It's very beautiful. I love this. I love these shoes so much. I think they're so cool. And the overall, like, the silhouette this doll gives is just unreal. Like, I just, look at that. Look at that. Again, this doll is like, it's just so romantic. Like, I can't get over it. I can't get over it. I love them so much. But yeah, that is it for just like the overall view on Giselle. I'm going to go off camera and undress her real quick so we can take a look at the body and some of the pieces separately, and then I'll be right back. Okay, before we get onto the new body, I just want to show like all the pieces separate. So here is her bodice first. Very beautiful, like so well made. It feels so luxurious. Like it's, I love this dress so much. I think it's excellent. I'm so lucky to have her. Gorgeous bustier top. Her skirt looks even like more magnificent like this. Like, look at how gorgeous that is. I love it, I love it, I love it. And then the leggings are like this kind of nudie champagne color, and obviously they have that embroidery on there. None of the rhinestones, as far as I know, popped off when I was taking off these leggings, so that is very exciting. And then the shoes, which are so like beautiful and like magical. Like, I really was not expecting her to have like really interesting shoes. I don't know, I feel like Disney Store just like often skims out on that because they can, because it's a princess, they'll just put her in a pump. But these are just so good. Like, so good. And now, let's take a look at the new body, which is, I've been playing with it a little bit. I've been posing her as I was just getting her undressed and stuff like that. It is so fun. Also, stand has an oval base, just the normal crotch hugger, nothing special. So full articulation, let's start with the head. So obviously, just like all Disney dolls, you can do the full up, down, side, side, twisty twist. Arms are the exact same as far as I can tell. They have that sort of clicky joint right there at the elbow. New hands is what I've been told. They do look new. They look more like realistic in a way. Here's what they look like. This one is sort of like a holdy outstretch, and then this one is sort of like a pointy. That was probably the worst description I could have given them, but you can also kind of do like a handhold moment, and it looks very elegant. We have this waist right here, which is the normal waist for the Disney dolls. Nothing new here, just the twist. And then the legs, which are the really exciting part, because usually we get those really crappy rubber legs that I hate. But these, they are pretty hollow, so they aren't like the best quality, but they're fully articulated and they're not made of that crazy rubber. These are made of like a more like malleable, softer plastic, but these are like a hard, would you describe this like ABS plastic? I don't know. But yeah, full range, so she can go out that much. She can actually do a proper sit, like no man spreading here. They can go back all the way. That'll be fun for aerials because tails. And then we have full articulation at the knee and then a fully articulated foot as well, which is insane. Like, I love a pivotal leg joint, and I'm so happy they finally gave it to us for Disney dolls, especially since we're paying, I paid $141 after taxes because free shipping for orders over, what is it, $75, $90? I don't know. But yeah, so I'm happy that they gave us a new body. This body is so nice, and I'm actually excited to take photos with these dolls. Like, this makes me want to get doubles, which is crazy. Not the first time I would have done that, but it makes me want to, like, get doubles and, like, do photos and, like, just be really fun and articulate with her, because, like, she can actually do fun poses now. She's, like, she doesn't have those, like, really crappy rubber legs that are often already deformed when you take them out of the box and then often break easily, and, like, it's so nice. This doll's body is so nice. I'm very impressed with her already. I'm gonna dress her up again, and then we'll do like final thoughts, all that type of stuff. She isn't available anymore. She sold out pretty much completely. I'm pretty sure. I don't think any like physical retailers are getting her, like any of the Disney parks or Disney stores. So it's not really like, should you buy this? It's gonna just be more of like, is she worth the money I paid? Okay, so here is Giselle all posed up in the display case. So I'll just do like a quick up and down. So obviously this is just the background without that insert in it. Looks absolutely beautiful. I love the staircase as well. Like, it just makes the outfit look so romantic and gorgeous. I know I keep saying romantic, but that's literally the only word I can really use to describe this doll as a whole. Like, that is unreal. Like, I'm just so in love with her. And I won't lie, I'm not even like the biggest Enchanted fan. I like the movie a lot. It brings me a lot of fond memories because I remember watching it when I was little, obviously. But I've always loved how Giselle looked. I've always loved her outfits. I loved her characterization. I've loved like everything about her. And I was really bummed when her D23 doll was, like the Midnight Masquerade doll was the D23, because I was so excited for Giselle. I don't even miss that. Like, I don't even think about that doll twice now. Like, I have this one. I'm just blown away. I think this doll is absolutely like superb. Like, I think it's one of the best designer dolls we've seen in probably better half of a decade. I think it's one of the best designed just Disney dolls in general, in my opinion. Like, it feels like the quality that we should be getting for paying 140 and some change, sometimes more, sometimes less, depending on where you live. Like, this feels like an actual collector doll. This feels like something I would like keep as a keepsake. If I wasn't like an unboxer, if I wasn't an out-of-box collector. If I literally just collected Disney dolls and I kept them in box and I had that as my display, she would be like one of the crown jewels of my collection, I think, which is crazy because all of her dolls already go for like so much money. Like, I don't even want to think about how much her other D23 dolls have gone up for. So it's really nice that Disney was able to give us like a wide release of Giselle, because I just think like, thank God. And I hope that the chaos that she caused last Tuesday is a signifier to them that they need to include her in more things. Like, I don't know why we don't have like a classic doll of her. I hope that this line in general, just as a signifier for the future for Disney dolls specifically, like this body better be used on every doll. I do not want to see those snap legs anymore. Now that we have this, I don't want to see that. I think we should have fully articulated legs, and if we don't, then get rid of the foot articulation. We don't need that. I just think a knee joint is needed. There's no reason why we have a click joint knee. There really isn't. I don't know. I really can't sing the praises of this doll anymore. I would say the only qualm I might have is that if her hair isn't nylon, but I'm pretty sure all the Giselles that have released all use nylon. So I'm not even really that worried. It's just a matter of like, I need to wash this crazy gel out to like see it for myself. Like, that crunch is crazy. But I am so in love with this doll. I'm so lucky that I was able to get her. I really, like, I can't believe it. I think this, I feel bad for the people that weren't able to get her. It did seem like most of my friends that tried got her, but I don't know. She also still hasn't released in the European Disney Store site, so I don't know how many units they're gonna have there, but good luck to all my friends in like the UK, and just that would have to order from the EU website that want her. Like, good luck. I wish you all the best. And yeah, I don't want to drag this on too long because I feel like people aren't going to stay after, especially after the body, because I feel like that's what a lot of people are really excited about, or at least me. That's what was one of the things I was the most excited about. Yeah, let me know who your favorite in this line is. I did just get Belle. Tinkerbell is probably my second favorite. I love Tinkerbell. I love Disney Fairies. I'm very excited about her. She's going to be the other one that I'm going to try for. So I pray her edition size isn't crazy low. And I pray that like it isn't a crazy bloodbath like Giselle was. I don't think it will be. I think Giselle is going to be the outlier for this collection just because it's Giselle. It's her first wide release doll since the movie came out. So yeah, let me know who you want to see in this collection. There might be a part 2 of it because I think in Giselle's like bio description on the Disney Store, it said something about Tangled by accident, so there might be a Rapunzel in a part 2 possibly. I'd love to see a Rapunzel. I'd love to see a Mulan. Well, actually no, there is Mulan. I don't really like her. I just wish the Mulan was different. I would really like to see a Tiana. I would love a Jasmine. I feel like an Ariel's coming, and a Cinderella. I would also like Snow White, because I really don't like a ton of Snow White dolls, especially the collector dolls, so I would like one that I actually do really like. But yeah, that is it. If you guys enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to be doing more Disney stuff. Obviously, I have Belle coming, so that video will be coming. And yeah, I don't know. It just seems like kind of an up and up situation with Disney and their dolls right now. So I'm very excited for any future like Playline releases from the Disney Store, whether it be classic dolls or the Storytime dolls or whatever it may be. So yeah, with that, I will see you guys in the next one.